Thanks for joining us, NWA Wildside, the #1 pro wrestling alternative in these US of A. Stephen Prazak here, Dan the Dragon Wilson here. What an amazing week last week, Dan, as always.
Oh yes, you had a double main event. One of those matches saw Tony Mamaluke and the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion Jeremy Lopez take on Todd Sexton and Jimmy Rave. Jimmy Rave locked Mamaluke in a full Nelson Camel Clutch submission. Mamaluke was screaming, "I quit," like a little girl, while Jeremy Lopez hit Todd Sexton with a chain and got the 1, 2, 3. Also, for the World Television Championship, you saw Iceberg take on ONYX, the genetic freak of Wildside. In that matchup, Iceberg was disqualified, Crew Jones came out, and Jeff G. Bailey counted the pinfall and handed him the television title. Where the hell did that come from? The decision does not stand, according to NWA VP Bill Bears, but I'm sure there's going to be a huge dispute of the World Television Championship. Also, the NWA Elite debuted its newest henchman in Bart Sawyer, the man, a protege of Roddy Piper, former USWA Tag Team Champion with The Rock. A new addition to the Elite, and that's a scary one. Take it away, Steve.
Smart, Bart? Not exactly sure. However, this week, your main event. This is one for the books. #1 contendership for the Wildside Heavyweight title. Title is held, of course, by the phenomenal AJ Styles. #1 contenders, who they may be? David Young and the former champion Rick Michaels, duking it out your main event this week. Also, 3-way tag team elimination. It's Blackout. It's the Lost Boys. It's G-rated. 3-way elimination for the tag team titles. I don't think I'm totally stumped how this one's going to end up. All bets are off this week on that.
Also, in the main event, a special mystery guest referee has been announced. We don't know who it's going to be, but that's going to be revealed in the main event tonight. #1 contendership. Throw that wild card in the loop, and you got a whole new spin on things.
Speaking of mysteries, I've been told that Caprice Coleman has a mystery partner tonight against the team of Jason Cross and Adam Jacobs. Mystery partner Caprice Coleman, mystery guest referee in the main event, David Young, Rick Michaels. It's a mystery.
And it is breaking down straight from the bell. Lost Boys and G-rated splitting up, going after double teaming each member of Blackout. But unfortunately, the Gabriel's now going after Sal Del Rio.
The Lost Boys don't really care. They're not in this thing to make friendships. They're in this thing to succeed.
Boy, G-rated take Lost Boys over the top. Go figure.
Look at Sal Del Rio and Kid Cool. Back body drop to the outside in a heap on the Lost Boys. Blackout making their way to the top rope. This is scary. Blackout aren't small guys.
No, they sure are not. Both perched up. Good heavens. Go diving off that top turnbuckle onto both the Lost Boys as well as G-rated. What a way to begin this week on NWA Wildside. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Stephen Prazak, along with Dan the Dragon Wilson, and that sea of humanity you see before you is this war for the Wildside tag team titles held by Homicide and Rain Man, collectively known as Blackout.
We're talking about clothesline reversal. They're leapfrogged by Rain Man. Blackout and the Lost Boys working together. Sal Del Rio to the outside. Gabriel turning quickly on Rain Man. That is where the hatred lies. The Lost Boys and Blackout absolutely want to destroy one another.
Yeah, I get that impression. Look at that. Combination of Homicide and Azrael both pulling down top ring rope, and Gabriel takes a header.
Homicide still has that face bandaged up from those burns he suffered 2 weeks ago on Wildside.
I get the impression Homicide doesn't like to be burned.
Look at Kid Cool. Took him a clothesline. That's Royale. Oh my goodness. Springboard kick to the back of the head. That's Royale is a house of fire with those kicks. What a counter by Sal Del Rio. Into an ace crusher there.
Remember, Sal Del Rio, I mean, he was pretty much dumped over that top turn, over that top rope.
Choke slam by Homicide, turning Del Rio inside out.
And Raymond on top of the pin, Gabriel in to break it up. Three-way dance, it's an elimination rules for the Wildside Tag Team titles.
Gabriel goes down hard with an assistance from Rain Man there on to Sal Del Rio. And G-Rated, they're really the wild cards here in this matchup. These two kids got a lot of heart, want to get in there and fight. They're physically no match for either team. But ability would tell them otherwise, and heart would also tell you otherwise. The Lost Boys and Blackout hate each other. G-Rated, poor guy's just caught somewhere in the middle. Short power bomb by Rain Man.
But quite often in pro wrestling matchups, there are things we call black sheep. And I believe in this one, that is definitely a team of G-Rated. Stranger tag teams have won tag titles in the past. Hell, David Arquette used to be a world champion.
Not in Wildside, he wasn't.
Damn straight.
Big right hand by Gabriel. Look at Sal Del Rio fighting against, well, it's Jay Freeze.
Again, come on. Get a new one. Kid Cool being thrown into that front row. Oh, good night. Jay Freeze just clocked Sal Del Rio with that chair. Gabriel, I don't think he was aware of it, has covered Sal Del Rio. Andrew Thomas in to make the pin. G-Rated have been eliminated.
G-Rated have been eliminated.
You know, I actually thought they had a chance in this match. I think the fact everybody thought that they were the black sheep, that they were going to pull off an upset win.
Well, if it wasn't for that goofball Jay Freeze, they would have had a chance. They were picking their spots.
Jay Freeze being, of course, one half of the team of Future Shock, who definitely have some problems with. Oh, good Lord! A drop kick from Gabriel sends Andrew Thomas grasping his head. Mercy, what a mess. Homicide. I don't know if you can catch it in camera range, but he's hauling with him several chairs.
There's the unholy roller!
But no referee to make the pin. Oh God, it's Homicide with a chair. Oh, he's clocking the hell out of the Lost Boys, Azrael and Gabriel. Actually, I believe had a convincing pin onto Rain Man. But referee Andrew Thomas was clocked earlier on with all this melee. Oh, Gabriel takes a butt bomb from Rain Man. And Homicide is gathering together furniture for some reason. Wait a minute, I recall the last time he did this.
Oh no.
I remember the last time he did that. And White Trash remembers it as well, and that was part of that steel casket.
Yeah, that was the original injury he suffered to his hip that Iceberg re-aggravated that put him out of the sport.
I don't know if that's what Homicide has planned, but if he does, this could really spell the end of the Lost Boys. Things are not looking very good at all.
No, this is looking very grim for the Lost Boys.
That's what's going on. They're getting that steel casket.
No! Oh no! The last time they did this, they nearly ended White Trash's career that was responsible for it happening ultimately.
God, if we can get anybody to break this up, who wants to be involved with Homicide?
Oh
Rain
no!
Man, no one. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh. Azrael being thrown to that steel casket, those 6 steel chairs. Although the fact that the tag titles remain around the waist of Blackout, but the point is that Homicide most convincingly may have taken Azrael out of the game permanently. And I don't think Gabriel's in much better shape. Oh! Backdropped him onto 2 chairs. It goes to show you when you burn Blackout, there's some retribution involved. And in this case, we may have seen the end of the Lost Boys, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the match as a result of a disqualification, the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys don't feel like winners right now, certainly. What an auspicious beginning this week here at NWA Wildside. Blackout retain tag titles, lose the match via disqualification. But the end result, Azrael, one half of the Lost Boys being thrown through that steel casket. Those 6 steel chairs arranged together, and the body of Azrael goes plunging through them. His tag team partner, Gabriel, getting a backdrop through 2 steel chairs himself. Blackout will not be happy until every tag team is wiped off the face of the Wildside front. And tonight, they did a damn good job of it.
What's it like, Rick Michaels? What's it like? You know, you can do this tough act, you can stand out here and talk about how bad you are, how I'm afraid. I know you, Rick. I saw you sit on the sidelines worrying about stuff, worrying about this team and that team. You know something, Rick? You're scared to death. You wake up every single night, Rick, screaming. And tonight, you get that one chance to prove that you're number 1. I wouldn't want the pressure on you, Rick. I already know I can beat you, Rick. Now tonight, you've got to prove that you can beat me. I'll see you at the end.
If you have a tax problem or owe money to the IRS, please stay tuned for some important information. The IRS is now reconciling back-owed taxes, liens, levies, payroll taxes, even penalties. If you act now, the Seidemann Law Firm can settle your IRS debt for just pennies on the dollar. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the Seidemann Law Firm now and settle your IRS problems for only pennies on the dollar. Don't be another IRS victim. Call today for a free confidential tax analysis.
Call toll-free now, 1-800-538-9779.
Well, guys, tonight it's a tag team match. It's Caprice Coleman and his mystery partner. Of course, the only mystery is who would want to be his partner. Adam, what do you think about it?
I'm thinking about laying lumberjack, actually.
I mean, the match with Caprice.
Caprice, I'm not worried about Caprice. I'm just going to hang and bang later. No.
Jason, what about you?
Jeff, Caprice, who? Ever since he stuck his nose in my business, I've out-wrestled him. I beat him in his own game of fighting, because I am the role model. And Caprice Coleman, you're no Jason Cross.
That's a fact. Caprice Coleman, we don't care who your mystery partner is, but tonight, we're going to take care of you once and for all.
234 pounds, Terry Knight. His opponent, from Charleston, Tennessee, 207 pounds, Cooter Calhoun.
Cooter Calhoun doesn't have too many very nice things to say about Terry Knight, who been having quite a war recently with Calhoun's tag team partner, Henry Haas. Together they are, of course, the Redneck Express. Calhoun hopefully here to get some vengeance for the battles that Haas has had with Terry Knight in recent weeks here in Wildside. That's going to be quite a handful indeed. However, my head's still spinning after that elimination match after starting things off here. We have not gotten an update on the condition of either Gabriel or Azrael. Azrael obviously the more seriously injured of the two.
Ominous way to open the show. Azrael was seriously injured. I am not sure. I'm not going to make any speculation. That was too serious to talk about. Tragic is all we can say, and let's just leave it at that. It was tragic what happened. Blackout. After the fire and homicide getting burnt, we knew something bad was going to happen. I could tell 2 weeks ago on Wildside Television from that interview that something bad was going to happen, and by God, they did it.
That they did. However, we're just starting things off this week here in Wildside. As Terry Knight and Cooter Calhoun continue on their fighting ways right now here at Wildside. Terry Knight on top for the pin, and Terry Knight emerges victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Terry Knight.
Well, it didn't take long at all. Because Calhoun will live to fight another day. Look, here comes Knight with a chair. Looking forward to taking out perhaps the other half of the Redneck Express. Charging with that chair. Here comes Henry Hoss. Here comes Big Hank Hoss. With that horseshoe and those clubbing forearms, those clubbing fists of Hoss hitting Knight. And Knight, he heads south. Can't blame him.
Big Henry Hoss making a save for his little buddy Cooter.
And we also have a little buddy Cooter.
I got a few of them.
I don't want to hear any more of this. You're too young for this. Coming up next here in Wildside, Adam Jacobs and Jason Cross take on Caprice Coleman. And am I reading this right? Who?
Mystery partner. We don't know who it's going to be.
I hate this mystery partner stuff. Regardless, Jacobs and Cross versus Coleman mystery partner. It's next here on Wildside. Got it right, Dan. Caprice Coleman. And perhaps Caprice will be announcing who his mystery tag team partner is. We're all dying to know, Caprice.
It's been a big thing on the internet. Caprice Coleman, who is your tag team partner, your mystery tag team partner? Of course it's not Sweet Dreams or anybody that's going to turn them. So I had to go all the way to Orlando, Florida, and the guy I'm getting ready to introduce to him, you've seen him on videos such as Bye Bye Bye, videos as Don't Break My Heart.
What?
You've seen him on upcoming video. Well, I just introduced him to him. Weighing in at 207 pounds from Orlando, Florida, is Dustin Timberlake. I want your job.
Dustin Timberlake. Dustin Wait!
It's last!
Looks like Bailey doesn't want anything to do with his new tag team partner. And if Cross and Jacobs are overly concerned with Dustin Timberlake, I think you should be just as much concerned with Caprice Coleman. Coleman has taken his lumps in recent weeks here against the NWA Elite, and more potently with his former brother. I'm sure still his brother. And that would be Sweet Dreams.
He may be his brother by blood, but he's no longer a family member. Sweet Dreams turning his back on Caprice Coleman at Christmas Chaos 2001.
Well, remember now, Speedy Nelson and the artist formerly known as Laz one time were good bosom buddies. However, Dustin Timberlake and Speedy seem to be a little more professional with each other, so it's obviously a different guy. This is very crafty.
Dustin Timberlake. Wow. Who'd have thunk it?
More power to him.
In the ring now, Caprice Ice Coleman and Jason Cross. Wrestling starting after all the pomp and circumstance. Look at the arrogance of the role model, Jason Cross.
You know, arrogance he's got, and damn it, he can back it up. He does it week after week. It's all the more irritating. Well, Adam Jacobs wants in, but not with Dustin Timberlake, apparently. I guess Jacobs wants to get his own little restraining order going on here. Crowd is chanting a sexual epithet at young Mr. Jacobs.
Laz beat the restraining order as Dustin Timberlake never said anything about anybody but Laz could not come within 50 feet of all that Adam Jacobs. Jacobs just decided to lock it up with Caprice Coleman.
That's fine. Obviously, and Jacobs, along with Cross, all of a sudden now have the work cut out for them in ways they had not anticipated. They weren't anticipating Laz in either the old form or the new form as Dustin Timberlake. But still, several fists are flying into the face of Caprice Coleman, and Coleman is not going to take that very lightly.
And Caprice Coleman with those Thriller and Cornelia shots on Adam Jacobs. He's got some of the most lethal punching combinations in the game, and a pair of arm drags for all that Adam Jacobs. And there's a Japanese arm drag, which Caprice Coleman rolls through into an armbar.
An exciting development. Caprice Coleman trying to make that tag to Dustin. Jacobs wants none of it. And Wildside fans, thank you for joining us this week. Your main event this week, Rick Michaels takes on David Young in a battle for #1 contendership for the Wildside heavyweight title, presently held by the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The winner of that match going to hardcore hell to face AJ Styles for the Wildside heavyweight title.
Jason Cross doesn't know what to make of Dustin Timberlake. Hell, we have a whole room full of people who don't know what to make of Dustin Timberlake. And Jason wants to show off the abs. They're very nice, Jason.
Dustin Timberlake's abs are very popular with the ladies here in the house tonight. I'm still having a hard time fathoming Laz being popular with the ladies, but nevertheless, I guess anything can happen in Wildside.
All bets are off once again this week. It's a whole new plan of attack. I mean, the artist formerly known as Laz, I can't believe I'm saying such words, had like an offense pretty much unlike any other, but this week, Dustin Timberlake is coming up with an attack entirely different. It shows you that the man who was Laz, how adaptable he is, or was.
Shoulder tackle up and over, leapfrog by Dustin Timberlake. Reversal by Cross, kick to the midsection. He hooks Timberlake, snap suplex, and Cross rolls through. Wait a minute, Timberlake reversals that standing switch waist lock. There's a standing switch by Cross into the ropes. Timberlake hangs on, leapfrog by Cross, trying to go for a monkey flip. Timberlake drops a leg on Jason Cross. Big right hand by Dustin Timberlake.
Several big right hands from Dustin Timberlake. Crowd is behind the new find, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, of Caprice Coleman. And young Mr. Timberlake is being double teamed in that corner.
Big chop by the role model, Jason Cross. Timberlake just knocked Adam Jacobs off the apron. Some chops of his own there by Timberlake on Jason Cross, and he doesn't have a partner to tag.
He certainly doesn't, because Jacobs doesn't want to have anything to do with this Timberlake guy.
And the tag man to Caprice Ice Coleman. Went for a German suplex. Cross rolled through. Not a chance on that encounter. Look at this. And a pair of German suplexes by Coleman and Timberlake.
Two fists flying into the face of all that Adam Jacobs.
Double face buster by Coleman and Timberlake.
And Timberlake, he's heading up to the top turnbuckle. He so's Coleman.
Look at the ups on Caprice Ice Coleman and Dustin Timberlake.
It's like an air raid.
Stereo dives and Dolby surround sound to the outside.
Jacobs being thrown back in. The legal men are Coleman and Jacobs, last I checked.
Irish whip up and over goes Jacobs. High leg lariat by Caprice Ice Coleman. He's one of the quickest in the game. One of the most charismatic in the game. Tag mate into Dustin Timberlake. And now he getting his shot at Adam Jacobs, a man he's been feuding with for quite some time.
Timberlake and Coleman are the proverbial well-oiled machine, working perfectly with each other. Much to the chagrin of both Jacobs and Cross. And just as I say that, damn it.
One for a double springboard senton. Nobody home. Adam Jacobs taking back control with a side headlock.
And once again, we do have Sweet Dreams in the corner. We also have Jeff Bailey in the corner. And that is not good news for Timberlake and Coleman.
Suicidal tendencies have Timberlake up. What are they gonna do here? Double Fisherman's Buster by Suicidal Tendencies on to Dustin Timberlake.
Timberlake rolls the shoulder. Much to the surprise of the throng here at the NCW Arena. Folks, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back with more of this match right after this. Hang with us.
Wrestling fans, we are back. If you just joined us, I'm Dan the Dragon Wilson along with Steve Prazak. You're watching the #1 professional wrestling alternative, NWA Wildside. In the ring, Suicidal Tendencies, Jason Cross, and all that Adam Jacobs against Dustin Timberlake, formerly Laz, and Caprice Coleman. Beautiful roll of the dice in the ring by Jason Cross.
In case you're wondering, if you just joined us, how the artist formerly known as Laz can be in a ring with a restraining order against Laz, well, tonight he's not Laz. Tonight he's Dustin Timberlake. Dustin with a D, not with a J, to make that point. Don't want any lawsuits. We're on late enough, as you like to say.
Tag made back into all that Adam Jacobs. Jacobs, the consummate wrestler. He can take you apart in just about any way. Forearm shot to the throat. Big right hand by all that Adam Jacobs.
Jacobs and Cross are one of the most formidable tag teams we have here at Wildside. Not particularly in the tag team title hunt because they just enjoy doing what they do so well. They feel they don't really need the titles. Hell, they're part of the NWA Elite. They are part of Suicidal Tendencies. Hell, they got so many names, they're too busy in order to be going for those tag team titles. But folks, that's not even the main event this week. We have a #1 contendership for the very same Wildside Heavyweight Championship held by AJ Styles. Oh, close. Near fall for just Dustin Timberlake. Rick Michaels takes on David Young. Your main event this week, and there's a special guest referee. And like Dustin Timberlake was a mystery tag team partner, the referee for that main event is also a mystery. A big question mark hanging over this edition of Wildside.
Two big surprises this episode. One of them was revealed. Dustin Timberlake. Oh, Timberlake going for a sunset flip on Jason Cross. You count only.
Let's hope that surprise is as happy as this one. Oh, major super kick to the face of Dustin Timberlake.
Caprice Coleman is trying to get it. Jason Cross. Look at Coleman go. Speedy Nelson's having trouble getting him off of it.
Well, Coleman is fit to be tied. Going to town on Cross. Cross and Coleman have met on innumerable amount of times in the past couple of months here at Wildside. And Coleman has had his fill of Cross's antics.
Jacobs plants Timberlake in the tree of war position. And we know what this is a prelude to. High in the air, baseball slide drop kick. Right to the ribs.
No one does that elevated baseball slide quite like Adam Jacobs.
It's like he's scooting into home plate 3 feet in the air. Jacobs has him up high in the air, vertical suplex, and a roll through into a front face lock. One of Adam Jacobs' signature maneuvers there as well. Jason Cross kicking Timberlake in the head.
Things are not going the way of Coleman and Timberlake at all, which is precisely the way that Bailey likes it.
Big leg drop by the role model, Jason Cross, and another.
But once again, the entire Wildside scene, oh, near fall from Dustin Timberlake. Raw abuzz over Hardcore Hell 2002. Taking place here at the NCW Arena in Cornelia, Georgia, just 75 miles northeast of Atlanta. Taking place not on one, but on 2 nights, March 21st and 22nd. 2002, here at the NCW Arena.
Free fall, brainbuster in the ring. Sorry to cut you off there. Beautiful maneuver by Jason Cross.
No problem, but more information on Hardcore Hell, log on to NWA-Wildside.com for all the poop on Hardcore Hell 2002.
Double Irish whip. Timberlake fights back. He's firing back on both suicidal tendencies.
Well, you might say that Dustin Timberlake was sinking up there.
Double dog toe hold. Countered that and a leg drop by Jacobs.
Oh, Timberlake still just inches away from the tagging hands of Coleman. Running shooting star from Jason Cross onto the fallen body of Timberlake. And Timberlake, I would say he had nothing to kick out. He just barely got a shoulder up there. Jason Cross, one of the more accomplished athletes who've ever walked down the aisle here at the NCW Arena. And Jeff Bailey thanks all that is holy every day that he has Jason Cross in his ranks.
All that Adam Jacobs, that slingshot 360 leg drop, taking the head of Laz or Dustin Timberlake, should we say, clean off his shoulders.
He can't be Laz this week. Still no word on the medical condition of either of the Lost Boys, more particularly Azrael, who went through that steel casket arranged by the Wildside Tag Team Champions Blackout. That was our first match in this edition of Wildside. Hopefully next week we'll have an update on the condition of the members of Lost Boys. But right now, the prognosis cannot be good.
And then over, big drop kick by all that Adam Jacobs.
Perhaps the best drop pick in Wildside, that would be Adam Jacobs.
Or the wrestling world, period. Rolling cradle by all that Adam Jacobs. Timberlake kicks out.
It's been Timberlake involved in this match for the last 7-8 minutes solid, and boy, Coleman wants in the worst way.
Kick to the face. Goes for a super kick. Timberlake counters there. He ducks a clothesline. Double clothesline. Both men go down in the center of the ring.
Both men still too far away to make that tag. And both men need to. They need to do it immediately. Crowd firmly behind Dustin Timberlake and Caprice Coleman. This exciting tag matchup this week on NWA Wildside.
Timberlake and Jacobs trading blows. An epic battle this week on the Wildside. Going in to Hardcore Hell 2002, March 22nd and 23rd at the NCW Arena. Adam Jacobs off the ropes. He catches it. Oh, tilt-a-whirl face buster by Dustin Timberlake. This is his opportunity, if he's ever had one, to make the tag to the oh-so fresh and energetic Caprice Coleman.
Coleman is about 10 feet away. Timberlake coming ever so close. Oh, just when that tag was about to be made, Cross took out the feet of Caprice Coleman. Speedy Nelson would be in his right to disqualify Cross and Jacobs. Cross into the front row here.
He's got the brass knucks.
Sweet Dreams got the brass knucks. And he just accidentally clocked his own man. Dustin Timberlake just pinned Adam Jacobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the team of Caprice Coleman and Dustin Timberlake.
But fighting tooth and nail in section 203, Jason Cross and Caprice Coleman damn near killing each other. Cross and Coleman are just going completely ape. We need to get security out here to break these two up immediately. Coleman and Cross just, boy, laying into each other. Boy, this is rough. This Coleman and Cross feud is showing no signs of letting up at all.
Caprice Coleman's flipped his damn rig.
I mean, I can certainly hardly blame him. But in the ring, Sweet Dreams was ready to clock Dustin Timberlake with those brass knucks. Due to some miscommunication, Sweet Dreams clocked Adam Jacobs.
Once again, your winners, Caprice Coleman and Dustin Timberlake.
Sweet Dreams with a miscue there. Caprice Coleman flipped his way. The pressure of his brother turning his back on him, the hatred he's got for Jason Cross, unbelievable. And you gotta know, that's gonna come to a head at Hardcore Hell 2002.
Boy, count on that, but look at the middle of the ring. Jeff Bailey's playing Peacemaker. That's a role he's very uncomfortable with, the last I checked. Sweet Dreams, not a member in good standing presently of the NWA Elite, suffice to say. But coming up next, your main event, Rick Michaels, David Young, #1 contendership for the Wildside Heavyweight Championship. It's next here in the Wildside. Hang with us. But wait a second, Andrew Thomas is in the middle of the ring. He's not a special referee here. Here comes Bill Barron.
Andrew, get out of the damn ring and get to the back. You're not reffing this match. Get out of the ring, Andrew. Andrew, get the hell out of the ring!
Goes to show you, Andrew Thomas is just not special.
Well, I promised a little something special tonight, Rick, David, fans in the NCW arena. At this time, let me introduce your special referee for the evening. Hit the music. He is the former NWA Wildside
Good night, nurse!
champion, the ticking time bomb, Scottie Wrenn.
It's the ticking time bomb. He's returned. He's returned to the NCW arena.
Meant to sweep there.
Young hit the spine buster, but Michaels is still alive. Michaels is the double shot, but Young is still alive. Young goes hard into the turnbuckle. He goes hard into the exposed steel.
Young is down, and Michaels knows it.
And Young is lacerated.
Young is hemorrhaging. Scottie Wrenn is not making... Scottie Wrenn just told Rick Michaels he's #1. Uh-oh. Wrenn claims that was his belt. You have awakened a sleeping giant, Rick Michaels. Scottie Wrenn just clocking the hell out of Rick Michaels.
Psycho Scottie slam!
Oh dear, the plot has just thickened. In comes Iceberg. Oh no, not good news. Iceberg and Scottie Wrenn mixing it up. Jeff Bailey, oh God, smart Bart Sawyer. Oh God, Bart Sawyer just clocked Scottie Wrenn in the back of that chair. In comes Suicidal Tendencies.
Get on him, Bart!
What the hell is this?
Bailey has unleashed his goons.
Stayed at home. Get David Young in the middle of the ring. That piece of crap is never going to be a champion in my damn building. And tonight, David Young, we're going to end your career. Get him Iceberg splashing. Splash David Young. He's going to pay tonight.
Bailey has made a mockery of this #1 contendership match. Oh! Iceberg has just completely smushed
right,
David
Iceberg.
Young.
Cut him to ribbons. Okay.
Oh, Rick Michaels is no help.
Keep him open. Get on this one, Jason. Hold him down. Oh, yeah. Cut him up, Berg. He's not bleeding enough for me.
Another Jeff Bailey orchestrated massacre.
This is a crock.
Oh no, oh God.
I am the #1 contender. Bleed, bleed. I carried your big ass.
Get somebody out here, damn it!
The entire NWA Elite, including Iceberg and now Smart Bart Sawyer, taking out special guest referee Scottie Wrenn. Granted, he wasn't that great a referee, in all honesty, what took place here. But
it's Tank! It's Tank! He's got the chainsaw!